Hi, January 10th, Attorney Alexandra Lopez here, and we're back with our regularly scheduled programming of the weekly immigration news recap. So, most of the news is from this week, but also some from last week, since I haven't done this in a while due to the holidays. Let's just get right into it because there is a lot to cover. Starting with Bakersfield, California. As we know, ICE and the Department of State notified local officials that they would be engaging in federal immigration enforcement activities in all of Kern County this week. We believe that that is ending today. DHS did not notify local officials of this continuing into next week. But yes, Bakersfield went through it this week with the ICE raids all over, actually all over Kern County. So we hope that that is the last that we hear of that. TPS extensions were announced today for 4 countries: Venezuela, El Salvador, Sudan, and Ukraine. All of these extended into 2026. So great news for individuals of those countries who are here on TPS. We all know of the LA fires. Mexican and Canadian firefighters have been engaged and volunteered to help fight those fires. So despite all the ongoing conflict, this is just some kind of feel-good news, somewhat adjacent to immigration, but I love to see the Mexican firefighters volunteering and coming up to assist with the LA fires. The Lake and Riley Act, I made a video about this. Lake and Riley Act was passed in the House, and this essentially allows, requires a federal immigration hold on any individual who is without status, including DACA recipients who are technically on deferred action only but do not have status, who are arrested for burglary, robbery, shoplifting, or any related crime. Now, I want to stress this is arrested only. It doesn't require you even be charged, just detained on suspicion of committing the crime. So, super controversial act there that's going to really do a lot of harm. Today, the New York Times, I think it was today, the New York Times published an article that Trump's camp is trying to find a health reason to justify closing the U.S.-Mexico border. In other words, they are searching for diseases that they can blame incoming immigrants for in order to allow them to invoke using Title 42 to close the border, which allows closing borders to avert serious danger. So that's the latest in terms of how the Trump camp is strategizing and how they can close the border is to declare some type of health emergency, somewhat similar to the COVID pandemic. Romanians, as of March of 2025, will no longer need tourist visas to enter the United States. So, some of you may know I'm half Romanian. They will be allowed to enter with the visa waiver program using ESTA, such as is the case for many others in Schengen countries. I previously made a video about this, but President Trump has stated that he would be seeking to invoke the Insurrection Act to carry out mass removal and create detention facilities in the United States. The Insurrection Act essentially allows deploying the use of the military on U.S. soil. And so there was a report, various reports, that President Trump had stated he was going to attempt to invoke the Insurrection Act to deploy the military against undocumented individuals to carry out mass enforcement. That's it for right now. There's actually a lot more that's happened in the past couple weeks. I'm trying to focus on this week. Give me a follow if you enjoyed it. Also subscribe on YouTube, please, in hopes that TikTok doesn't get banned, but taking precautions. Please subscribe to my YouTube. I publish these on YouTube as well as my Instagram. Well, I will go live moving forward if TikTok does cease to exist in the US. Thank you.